Hello, and welcome to another episode of Sage's Antique Ukulele Swing Radio Hour. I have a chihuahua on my shoulder, next to my shoulder. Today, her name is Bug. This was an arrangement of Blue Christmas that I created for soprano ukulele. You can learn this arrangement inside Ukulele Swing School in the Swing Ukulele Academy, where we meet for workshops every couple weeks. In January, we will begin with a new intro class. So if you want to keep in touch and be the first to notified when the doors open for the intro class, then sign up for the wait list. The link is in the description below. So last week on the podcast, I gave basically an entire songwriting workshop over the course of the podcast. Out of the generosity of my heart. And I wanted to check in with you. And I wanted to see, did you do your homework? Did you do your homework? Did you do object writing? Did you try out object writing? Did you write with an inspiration word? A noun, an object? Did you write about the object for 10 minutes using sense-based language? Did you? Did you try it? Did you? If you did, let me know. I'm so curious how it went for you. Then, after you did the object writing, did you go back through your writing and did you say like, I like this phrase. I like this phrase. This gives me an idea for a lyric. This gives me an idea for a picture I could paint with words, with melodies, with chords, with rhythms. Did you start to piece together some lyrics? Tell me if you did. I am so curious. Did you try putting melodies to it? Did you try putting chords to it? I want to know. I want to know. Please tell me. Next item on the list. I wanted to tell you about, because I for the past few podcasts, I have been also talking about a song called Tonight You Belong to Me. And so Lyle Ritz was a ukulele player who specialized in playing jazz on the ukulele. And he played the ukulele for that infamous scene in The Jerk with Steve Martin and Bernadette Peters. And so he was the one playing the ukulele underneath their singing, underneath that scene. And so I found this video from almost a decade ago at this point of someone who used I'm not even sure what the tool is called. It's basically like I'm totally blanking on what the name of it is, but basically you can visualize through the digital audio workstation, through the DAW, each note that appears in a sound recording. And then as an audio engineer, the practical application of this would be to tune one note of your guitar chord or whatever up. I use the example of guitars because, of course, ukulele notes are never out of tune. Anyway, so there was someone who used this technology in order to notate exactly what Lyle Ritz had played in that recording. And so he basically made like a karaoke play-along version of that and it was too fast for me to play all of those shapes along with him at that tempo. And so I wrote it down as a chart with all of the different versions. I wrote it down. I link to it below in the description. If you want to play it, you can. It does require having a tenor ukulele tuned D, G, B, E, or you could also use a baritone ukulele tuned D, G, B, E. Lyle Ritz uses a reentrant tuning, so high D. It also works with low D, but of course sounds slightly different. Okay, so the link to that is below. If you end up playing through that, please tell me. I've been working on it, and it's not easy. There's one little change in particular that is challenging for me, and maybe I'll make a video about it because I have some opinions. I have some opinions about it, and maybe we could talk about those at another time. The next segment of the show is holidays in Europe, which is where I live. I come from the US, but I moved to Europe in 2021. And I have spent several Christmases here. Most of my Christmases in Europe I have spent in Germany. And so by now I have become familiar with the German Christmas market experience and all of the delightful snacks and holiday beverages that one can enjoy during this time of year. I have become familiar with the holiday practice of this is where I'm a very bad tour guide because I can't remember the names for anything. All I remember is that there's cheese. You have basically like if I could remember what the name of this, if even what the name of the meal is, this is not. Y'all, I'm not so into facts. This is what you have to know about me. So you've got like a tiny frying pan at your table, and then you cook the potatoes, and then you put the cheese on it, and you just like boil the raclette there on your tiny little pan that's the size of the palm of your hand, and then you cook it to your preferences, and you add in whatever vegetables that you like from the selection that has been, and then you just spend hours eating cheese. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it indeed. I really do. Come on over. The cheese is fine. But I did want to talk about the Christmas markets because they're just like so sparkly and festive. So around the beginning of December, a week or two into December, these little like temporary wooden like they're so cute. These temporary wooden structures come up, are constructed, are built, and then I don't know, you can get fries at one, you could get raclette at another, you could get Glühwein, which is just like a spiced red wine. There was one Glühwein with like gin once that was like so good. There are those stands with 16 different kinds of bratwurst, this kind of thing. Basically, come over and enjoy all of the treats. Enjoy all of the festive treats. That's what I'm saying. I did want to share, I had this really interesting experience last year at a Christmas market in Berlin, because it was like, it's Berlin, it's a really big city, obviously. We were at the Christmas market. It was bustling. It was so crowded. It was like 8:45, and it closed at 9 p.m. And this was the gin. We got like some little like gin glühwein something. It was like organic. It was delicious. It was like pale pink. It was amazing, but we had to like finish it quickly because they wanted the cups back. And they were closing soon. And then so we were like, wow, this glühwein is amazing. And then we were just like tipsy, and then like really quickly went over to the bratwurst place, and like as we were eating, we just like the entire thing, because it was 9 p.m. and like right on the dot, because it is Germany, the entire Christmas market shut down. All of the doors came down over the faces of the stalls, and it was completely dark and all of a sudden completely deserted, and we still had our like last few bites of bratwurst. We were just like, what happened? It was so crowded, and now everybody's gone. This is so sad. But I guess everybody who was working got to go hang out and do their own festive thing, I suppose. Okay, so like I said before, there is an intro class that will be starting at Ukulele Swing School online at the Swing Ukulele Academy in January. If you want me to keep you informed, if you want to be the first to know when that class opens up, sign up for the wait list, and I will email you, and you will know when the intro class is opening up as soon as it does. And the same thing for my songwriting mentorship program. Get yourself on the wait list. It's a separate wait list, and the link is below. Okay, it's a shorter episode today, but I will see you soon. Okay, bye.